Matthew chapter 20, verse 25 on down. He said, those that delight to be the greatest, let them be the servant. So those that like to take on these high-ranking positions of an apostle, some evangelist, or some type of prophet, you're supposed to be washing the big toe, the little toe, and the middle toe. But you ain't doing that because you are false prophets. You're false apostles. Your program is in total adverse to what the protocol of the gospel entail. 23rd verse. You're bought with a price. Be not ye the servants of men. And inside these man-made simple temples, you got a lot of men that are nothing but man pleasers, man servants. And in the ancient world, a lot of situations like this, a lot of these men died. A lot of them lost their life. That's why the Most High said in Jeremiah 21:8, he set before us the way of life and death. Choose. Make sure we're not being servants of evil men that have a lot of you men and women on payroll. And the Most High know everybody that's on payroll and that have sold their souls to Caesar. So all you arrogant, egotistical, arrogant men, you shall find out the hard way. It's a very foolish thing for you to sell your soul to Caesar and think you can hide yourself from the Most High, the chief grand master over this whole entire operation. Like it says in the book of Jeremiah chapter 48, verse 10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Most High deceitfully. And that curse is life dismissal. And after life dismissal, there comes some vicious torment that the Most High got preserved for the wicked. Whether you're in the church or out the church, whether you're in Hollywood, whether you're in the recording industry, if the Most High mercy is not with you, and if you've committed all these evil felonies against him, we all shall be judged. So there you have it, brothers and sisters, concerning these evil shepherds, who are nothing but arrogant, fathead, demonic, satanic criminals who have sold their souls to the servants of Lucifer, all for the love of money, as Romans chapter 16 verse 18 declares, which this is not the true definition of the gospel. The true meaning of the gospel is brotherly love. The true meaning of the gospel is sisterly love. The true definition meaning of the gospel is recorded in the Apocrypha, in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 3. Add no more trouble to a heart that is vexed. We're not supposed to be troubling each other. We're not supposed to be vexing each other. We're not supposed to be getting on each other's nerves. We're not supposed to be provoking each other to anger, but rather provoking each other to love. For this is the true meaning of the gospel and what the gospel really entails. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself. And we don't see that happening among a lot of these different sects. We see the total opposite of the instructions of the true protocol of the gospel mission. That's why many shall be doomed and damned and destroyed. So we shall give you the final destiny of these false gospel teaching, false representatives of the Most High's wisdom and knowledge. So we shall extract the judgment sentence coming from the lost book of Enoch by the author Joseph B. Lumpkins. The book of Enoch, who is the seventh born from Adam. These records were found in the caves known as Qumran, that's Qumran, of the Dead Sea in the Middle East, which the records of Enoch, they pre-existed way before the Sumer kingdom, the Babylonian kingdom, the Persian kingdom, the Greek kingdom of wicked men. The original Hebrews, they considered these records to be concrete and valid and accurate. These scrolls, they pre-existed way before the coming of the true historical Christ over 2,000 years ago during the time of Rome, which Enoch, he speaks about the true historical Christ and also the final destiny for these heretic doctrine of devil promoters. Fragments of 10 manuscript scrolls has been found among the Dead Sea of Enoch, ancient recordings. So we shall turn to the 99th chapter and give you the final conclusion of these heretics that are teaching their doctrine of devilism, of false gospelship. So we're reading from the book of Enoch, chapter 99, coming from the Dead Sea Scrolls translation, pertaining to the final destiny of these false representatives of the gospel.